What's going on, guys? How are we? How are we doing? What's happening? And of course, the moment we start the game, it decides to do this situation that we're in right now. So for some reason, I don't know why it does this, but every now and then when I start a game and there's an update that just happens, for some ungodly reason, the game decides not to launch. So it launches in full screen, but when I go into the game is just a black screen. Like, you can't see anything. So basically, I have to go in, use my OBS so I can look into the game, change from full screen to windowed, and then that way I can see the game. It does it every once in a while. It's the most annoying thing ever. How you guys doing? What's going on, Christian? How you doing, buddy? Son, my. The moment I start streaming, my phone blows up. Everybody decides to call me and text me as soon as I start streaming. It's like they know. Esco, what's going on, brother? How you doing, baby? How are you doing? How are we? This is really good music. It's like very catchy. Today's the first day of the NFL season. Well, hello there, mate. Hello there, Donnie. I saw your, I saw that picture that you sent me. You sitting on like a toy train? What is that? That looks sick, by the way. How's it going? We're going good, buddy. Going good. We just jumped in some Euro Truck, do some Euro Truck here. Let me just make sure that it's not a toy. Hello there, David. Dr. Dave in the building. I'm still rocking your livery here. Wait for it. It's gonna get there. Oh, come on. Anybody knows why sometimes the game doesn't like to play nice? And sometimes the game doesn't like to show itself in full screen. There was an update. That's a diesel ride on a loco. I'm not really good with these. Look at that. JDM and son. Nicholas. How you doing, buddy? How are you? Anybody know why the game sometimes just acts weird in full screen? So right before I started the stream, there was an update. So I did the update, and then the game wouldn't show itself in full screen. So I had to use my OBS so that way I can see where I'm at, and I would change the display from full screen. I unchecked that off, made it into a windowed, and then now I can see the game. It does that every now and then. I don't know why it does that. So just wanted to see if you guys know anything about that. Sick looks so nice. Well, you're the one that made the skin. What's going on, Nicholas? You should set it to capture specific window. No. You're not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when I launched the game itself, right? When I launched the game itself, it was in full screen, but my monitors turned black. The game launches, but I can't see the game itself. When I use my OBS, I can see the game, right? In OBS. So when I click outside of the game, the game shows up. When I click back into the game disappears if it's in full screen. So right now I'm playing it in windowed mode. Right now it's not in full screen. So I don't know if you guys know anything about that, because it just happens every once in a while. It's not consistent. I just figured I'd just throw the question out there in case anybody else has the same problem. All right. Yeah, because I don't know. Exactly. That is really strange. So when I launched the game was in full screen mode, right? Game was in full screen mode. But the monitors themselves, they turned black, so I can't even see the game. But when I launch my OBS, I can see the game being captured in OBS. So I would go into OBS, change the display from full screen, make it into windowed, and then the game shows up. So now I can see the game. But right now I'm playing in windowed mode. You know, the struggles that we deal with. Do we want beef, or do we want coconut oil? Coconut oil. The whole gang is here. You guys are watching. Jump on the server. What are we doing? What are we doing? I appreciate you guys watching. Really, really do. Let's go ahead and do double. We like the beef. We like the beef. In Bergen at the moment. 10 days left to work. It's like 12 a.m. right now. No time for gaming. Oh, man. Also, I'm heading to the computer store to swap my faulty shifter I just bought. Oh, that sucks. I hate when that happens. Also, if you live in England, since you guys are mostly here, I already told Dave about this. He knows. I'm going to the UK with Milady for a couple of days. So, if you live in the UK, I would love to see you if it's possible. So shoot me a message. I already told Dave about it, and we're going to talk more offline about this. I would love to see everybody if you live in the UK. We can do like a little Gallop Express international version. If somebody wants to make a group chat of everybody that lives in the UK, add me to it, and let's see if we can coordinate something. Because that would be sick. Like, I want to see Daddy, Dave, Armstrong. If we can coordinate something, we'll take a picture, send it in the Discord, piss people off. I think that'd be super awesome, though. I think that'd be super awesome. And Maddie, yes, Maddie too. I forget who lives in the UK, so I just think it'd be super cool. Obviously, we can get it. We can just get everybody to come in. If you live in the UK, I'm gonna be in London, and I'm gonna go watch the Liverpool play. So that'll be an entire day. That's like, you know, just Liverpool because of travel and stuff like that. But yeah, if you live in the UK, and let's try to coordinate something. Yeah, no, I know that England is a big country because I was looking at the train from London to Liverpool. It was like 3 hours. London, I mean, England is not that big. Let's calm down. Let's just calm down here, okay? Let's calm down. No, but yeah, that'll be super awesome if we can coordinate something like that, even for just a couple hours, like, you know, an hour or two, just to say hello, get a couple drinks. To us, it's big. No, because where I live, my entire state, from north to south, from the very north point to the very south point, is about 4 hours. So if London to Liverpool by train is 3 hours, you know, I in my head I compare it to where I live, and I'm like, oh, that's not that far, but it's still pretty cool though. I never been to England. I've always wanted to go to England. I also wanted to go to Clarkson's farm. Diddly squat. You're 1 hour from London. That's not bad. I wanted to go to the Diddly Squat farm. Check it out. Maybe I'll appear on the Prime, on the Amazon Prime special. That'd be super sick, though. Yeah, I wanna get like his jam. I wanna buy his jam and his beer. His beer, I heard it's doing pretty good. Support British farmers. I'm all about that. So, we'll see. I mean, I'm only there for a couple days. We'll see what the plan is. And then after that, we're going to Portugal. So, I was like, well, let's just try to do stuff. Because we're going to be doing like the touristy stuff, right? We're going to go see Buckingham Palace. I want to see Big Ben. I want to go on that bridge right next to Big Ben. You know, do all the touristy stuff. If you ever watch the show called Friends, where like Joey and Chandler, they go to England and they do all the touristy things. You know, Tower Bridge, that's the one, the Tower Bridge. I want to go see the Tower Bridge. I think that'd be a lot. That'd be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. I want to see what it's like to drive on the wrong side of the road in the country that started it all. What's going on, Albert? How you doing, buddy? How are we? And it'd be super cool if I can see a bunch of Scanias. I'm sure I'm going to see a bunch of them. Take a selfie or something, and I'll pop, I'll put it up in the Discord or the Instagram. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Doing all right, tired from work. Aren't we all, Albert? Aren't we all, my friend? So my best mate, Ryan, just said he will drive me up. No way! Dude, that's sick. That is sick. They're all over the road here. I'm sure they are. That's like having every American truck in the game right next to me. I mean, I see them all the time. I'll start taking some pictures. Hey, Chris, any tips on making the game less stuttery? Well, turn on your G-Sync. Turn off your V-Sync. What else? Set your monitors to the highest frame rate. Should be good to go. You're using a 4090 and an i9? Oh, dude, you're fine. You're fine. If you came down Devon, I can get you a drive-in, a Scania on old airfield. Dude, that would be sick. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come down to Devon, to be honest. I have no idea, but that would be super sick, though. That would be awesome on an airfield. You guys have it a lot better than we do in terms of like getting on an airfield with a truck. Two different lorries, really. It is random in game. Oh, okay. So a lot of times, from my limited experience, what ends up happening is that the game is loading up the cache, right? So when you go into a new city or into a crowd area, sometimes it stutters a tiny bit to load up the textures and all that. People can also, like, correct me if I'm wrong if you're in the chat. But that I can't help you with that because that happens to me too. That happens to me too. Not what you know, it's who you know. Well, yeah. 100%. 100%. I want to come back to England one time a week. Just explore a bunch of stuff. Yo, literally, like, my Discord is blowing up on my PC. So I get these, like, annoying, like, non-stop in my ear. Do I have a mods list? Not really. But the mods that I have right now, they're all from the Gallop Express. So if you're interested, feel free to join the server, join my Discord, and go to the announcement section, and then join our wonderful Gallop Express community. Maybe I got something doing it. No. These, like, random stuttering that happens in the game while you're driving into a new city or a crowded area or whatever, that happens all the time. That one cannot be fixed, not to my knowledge at least. Simple, turn it off. If you did come, Devin, I can sort you guys a place to stay and could sort out an airsoft match if you fancy it. Well, the lady, my wifey's pregnant, so I don't know if she'd be able to do an airsoft match. I mean, I can, but I don't think she can. Hey, JBM, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. How you doing? How are you? If we were able to stay longer in the UK, probably could have done more. But to be honest, we almost didn't come to the UK because of all the rioting and stuff like that, and we almost canceled the entire trip. But you know, everything is kind of settled down a little bit, so that's good. I could literally plan like 2 weeks of stuff to do. Danny, you're awesome, mate. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, buddy. You have to do that. Rides was stupid. Yeah, well, we have had our fair share of stupid stuff happening in on our side of the pond. Scotland is safer than England. I want to go to Scotland, and I want to go to Wales, and I want to go to Ireland. It's just the timing. The timing is very tight. So much stuff to do around me. Appreciate it, Dave. Give me some by, buddy. Appreciate it. You have a good night, my friend. I feel like 3 or 4 days is not enough for England. I want to get a lot more. Because like there's so many spots. That's it. Seaside town I'm at. I'll send you a PM of town. And oh, nice. Like I want to go down to Brighton. I want to go to Liverpool. Where else? I want to go up north. What's on this trailer? We've got beef. You've got beef, my friend. We're double dipping tonight. That is from Brian. I keep getting bad lag. You're back. Okay. My voice is breaking up. Really? Let me test it out real quick here. I mean, so far it sounds pretty good to me. All right, I see it. I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. Yep, I heard it. Thanks, boys. I heard it. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I have no idea why it's doing that. Appreciate the like. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, so I think that there's something going on with the network where I'm at. It doesn't, because I'm looking at my OBS and my OBS is fine. Like my I'm getting no dropped frames or anything like that, so that's a really good thing. If I was getting dropped frames, that would have been a problem, but I'm not. So if it doesn't like get a lot of dropped frames, that's where the voice just kind of goes away. Sounds okay now? All right. Thanks for the heads up, boys. I appreciate that. Yeah, just like let me know if my voice is you know, acting weird. Just let me know, and then we'll figure it out together. Weather is horrible here in the UK. I know. The only way I know that is because you know, growing up I watched Top Gear, all 22 seasons or 23 seasons with Jeremy Clarkson and all that. And every time they would have a guest on the show that would do the hot lap, it would be like rainy or misty or dewy. Like very rare they would have a good solid dry track, and they'd always complain about that. It's still doing it for you, Albert? Ugh. No, I'm sorry about that, buddy. I don't know why my voice breaks up like that. Not gonna lie, a few weeks ago it was hot. It was hot. As ran towards the 13th. I know, and I still refuse to watch the official trailer because I'm gonna cry. I mean, I saw the you know, the little teaser that they had going on for the Grand Tour, and I kind of teared up a little bit because it just thinking about it makes me so sad. Like it really, really does. Just makes me very sad. Only because I mean, I grew up watching. I grew up watching the, you know, Top Gear, and from the very first season when they had that other guy before Richard, before Hammond came on. So I've been watching them religiously since they started. Maybe like I like not since they started, but like maybe like I don't know, 5 seasons in. Like that's when I started watching them because I didn't know about them. And then ever since then, I rewatched the whole thing like twice, and then I followed them to the Grand Tour, and it like I followed Clarkson on the farm, and I followed James May in Japan, and I followed Hammond's couple Netflix, you know, flops that he did, like, you know, Stuck on an Island. Ugh, that was a stupid one actually. I hated that one, but I still watched it anyway. He wants to focus on the farm. Hammond is driving my favorite car. Yeah, I know. I don't remember if I saw the. Oh shoot! Oh my god! I was not paying attention. I looked down to my phone for a second and I forgot to turn. But I would get in contact with Clarkson Farm about buying some beer and sending you some, but the price was up there. No, don't worry about it, buddy. Appreciate it, Danny. I appreciate that. It's just so sad. Like, it's been, what, almost 30 years they've been together. And now they're not going to do that anymore. And I just feel like part of my growing up experience is going to be gone. Oh my god. I gotta focus. Check out Hammond's workshop. He's driving a Capri on the last tour. Nice. Hammond wants to be an American so bad. You got me in Gallop, and the amount of people I've met and good times I had. Anytime I see you live, I always jump in no matter what time it is. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that, man. I didn't get you into, you know, God just told you where to go. But it's awesome having you around, buddy. I did a neat run last night. Portland, Maine to Alaska. Dear God. Okay, guys, if you haven't had a chance, check out my good friend here, JBM, on YouTube. This guy does, like, insanely long drives. Like, he just did one from Portland, Maine to Alaska. Like, how long did that take you, man? Oh my God. Like, he does insanely long trips. I'm talking like 8 hours real time. It's crazy. Absolutely bollocks. Let's see. Yeah, of course, buddy. Yeah, JBM Gaming and Auto Dibs. 4.5 hours in real life. Oh my God. That's the longest job I've done was about 3,000 miles. No, it was 2,000. It's like 2,300 miles, and that took me about 3 hours. And that was from Greece. No, that was from Sweden. I think Sweden or Finland, all the way down to Greece. Longest run is 9 hours? That's nuts. Odd. These are really, like, tight routes, man. My goodness. Believe it or not, I actually drive better in the cabin than I do outside the cabin. That's not fitting. No, it's not. Absolutely not. I gotta head off now. Gotta be up early for a little, man. Have a good stream, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Danny. Always a pleasure having you on, buddy. You have a good night, my friend. Good vibes. Amen to that, brother. We're all about the good vibes. Actually, I saw one of my neighbor's cars. He had his license plate spelling out vibes. VB. No. I'm sorry. It was not my neighbor. It was somebody I saw on the road. I don't want to say my neighbor. It was somebody I saw on the road. He was in a minivan. And the license plate said family vibes. I thought it was very funny. Remember, out wide and tight. That's a good way to remember it. got it, Danny. Appreciate it, buddy. No, I haven't, actually, Albert. I completely forgot. I completely forgot to check on that. Good thing you reminded me. Truck World, Australia. Truck World, Australia. I mean, Australia is pretty big, to be honest. Been in the wind for months. Nice. Demo was limited. I didn't even see the demo. But I mean, Australia is still big. Australia is a tiny bit smaller than the US. So, coming to think of it, it's going to be a big map to drive. And also with the amount of desert that it has, it's going to be like the Wild West, basically. That's what it's going to be like. Hoping SCS see the light and do Australian Truck Simulator. Let them finish the United States first, because we still have like half the country is not done. Once they finish, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get some diesel because I'm running out of fuel. Let them finish off the United States first, and then they can do the Australian truck. Because I mean, at this rate, I'm gonna be like 70 before they release New Jersey or New York. Like, if we continue at this pace, the game has been out since 2016. And we're not even at 25 states yet. We're not even at 20. It's been 8 years. 8 years. And we're not even halfway done with the US. I'm literally going to have like false teeth before they finish off the game. use coast to coast? I mean, I've used it too. And I like coast to coast, but I want to have the official thing. I don't want to have a mod for it. You know what I mean? And Road Alaska. You have Alaska. Oh, that's right. You have Alaska too. I don't have Alaska. I don't have Alaska. That'd be so cool, though, driving in Alaska. You know what? They should do Alaska next. Do Alaska next. Do Alaska and, like, the western part. Like, do, like, a one highway and a couple small towns in Canada along the way to Alaska. Do that. That will be, oh, my God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine doing a road trip from California to Alaska? Doing a convoy from California to Alaska on that route? Oh my God. Time to smack the head to the wall and sleep a couple hours tomorrow on the schedule. Take care, bro. Appreciate it, Nicholas. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate that. You have a good night, man. Can you imagine doing a convoy from California all the way to Alaska? Crazy, 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 crazy. How crazy is that? Do like 5 trucks or 6 trucks driving along the coast, literally just driving north. Like you're not going, you're just going north. And then the roads get all bumpy and like you know, throw a little bit of like Iceland in there. Oh. It's gonna be so good. Prudhoe Bay to the Arctic Circle and to Tennessee. And a 270 horsepower, 60-ton load through all the terrains and weather. You're nuts. You are nuts. I mean, I would just be exhausted, to be honest. Like, I would just start falling asleep. Because it's just a lot. Driving for 9 hours? Oh. I dread driving to Niagara Falls 6 hours from where I'm at. And like, it's exhausting. Imagine 9 hours driving in a truck through terrain and a slow truck. Ugh. It's called doing it the hard way. Dude, you are doing it. I'm telling you that right now. 9 hours? That's mad props. My hat is off to you. That's a lot. You've driven to other countries in real life. Well, then that makes sense. Then that makes sense. You obey the limit. You really got nothing going on, though. The limit is meant to be broken, my friend. Excuse me. I need some caffeine. Now imagine me doing this on a 9-hour drive. Oh, that would be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. 56 in Euro, 65 in the US. What is PMS? Is that PMSL? What is that? Not sure what that is. It's the journey, not the destination. But that is true. That is true. Yo, this truck is not stable at all. Look, it just... Oh, pissing myself laughing. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I've never seen anybody use that acronym. Pissing myself laughing. I've never. I know ROFL. I know LMAO. I know LMFAO. I know LMBO, if you want to be like a PG-13. But I've never heard of PMSL, ever. You're the first one. But at least now I know what that is. PMSL. Must be a UK thing. Yeah. PMSL. I mean, I got to meet a lot of people from the UK. And so I'm starting to slowly understand. well, now new. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hello, buddy. You seem pretty cool. I love it, and I want to be a friend with a sick idea for a channel. Chat me up on Discord. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Do I seem pretty cool? Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that. It's May. The crazy thing that I was just thinking about is that Australia now is in winter. I didn't know that until this year, literally until this year. Australia right now, it has winter. Like, it's cold. And I'm just like, what? It's June, July, August. These are all like summer months. How are you in winter? And of course, AI has to slow the freak down like they own the road. Appreciate it, JBM. Good seeing you too, buddy. You have a good night, my friend. Take care. Oh, thank God. Deuces. That car, man. That car was slowing down tremendously. Come on, I thought you were making a turn. Unbelievable. Keep it shiny side up. Will do, mate. Will do. I just went straight in the middle, right? Instead of driving through these tiny, tiny deserted roads. All right, boys and girls, I think that'll be it for tonight. I got to get ready for the first football game of the season. Let's go. 5 more months of football, and I cannot wait. The Premier League is back. NFL's back. It's Rams football again. So, thank you guys so much for jumping on tonight. I'll probably see you all tomorrow. Be kind. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Peace.